In the early development of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, it turns out that the sibling that Shang-Chi had was not actually a sister. Instead, they were going in a more basic route, where it was going to be an evil brother. With a twist. A twist! So this piece of news was recently revealed to us from Yahoo, who got to sit down and have an interview with Dustin Daniel, the director of the film. And he talked a little bit about those early days of developing the film, the early script process, the ideas, and they started talking about the whole sibling, play into the film and how that's going to pay off in the future. And essentially what he revealed is that there was very early on a version of the script where there was no sister at all. Instead, it was a younger brother. But as they continued to develop the script, the emotion that was behind it, the direction they were heading in, and what they wanted to do for the future, they realized that there just wasn't a good enough fit to fit a brother into there, because a smaller sister, a younger sister, fits more of a emotional tone and resonance better with the film. Although he did add that there was some ideas in play into how this could be very different, and that this character was probably going to be played up very differently than what they were planning to do with his sister, which again, I think this sort of puts it into that twist territory that they probably wanted to avoid again. And I can just sort of see how a evil brother type of plot and scenario would have kind of copied G.I. Joe in a way. Rise of Cobra. Did anybody else see that? Anybody see that? Probably not. Okay, well, I did. It probably would have been a little bit too much of that, in my opinion. It's like, we're kind of going too close to the whole, Snake Eyes versus Storm Shadow thing. And you sort of really want to avoid that. And who knows, by the look of it, had the film ended the same, then you would have had another male be the leader of the Hand, which again just means, he could just carry on the same exact mentality, the same legacy. And in terms of how you look at the film, the way that the Ten Rings, the organization, is at the end of it, with a female running it, versus what it would have been versus a male, and what they could have done, you start to see the smart decision was made, ultimately, to be like, you know what, an evil brother is terrible, because we know exactly how this is going to play out, and there's only one way this can play out. Obvious jealousy because he's younger. Genius. Creative, I say. Hey, Venom, you got any input on this? What do you think of it?
It actually would have been good. Just imagine another male. We don't need those things.
Yeah, that's what I figured.